Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Grand Finals weekend of Corsace Open 2022. This is the weekend we've all been waiting for. These are the two matches that everyone is excited to see. And it is my honor to be casting the losers Grand Finals between Goofy and Team The. I'm Sad Shiba, and with me today is the lovely, wonderful Doomsday. How's it going, Doomsday?
Hey, what's going on, Shiba? Hey, it's time! It's time! We've had so many great games over the last few weeks, because Corsace is just insane. But this is the business end now. We've got the top three. The three biggest teams, and the three biggest teams in terms of rank as well, so that predicted it. They are here, and they are fighting for the gold. Starting off, though, with these two. Going to be looking to try and get into that grand final showdown with Whispering Almond, who's waiting on this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Goofy lost to the Whispering Almond, unfortunately, in the winners' finals. And they have been put down against The, which I guess is a pretty decent matchup. The going on a pretty crazy tear against Ram Singh, and then a pretty good win against No Title after that. But Goofy have a really good roster, and most notably, Goofy now has Emrek. In case you haven't known, for the last few weeks, Goofy have not managed to get Emrek, who's one of their star players in the roster in their matches. It's including against the match against Whispering Almond. But now Goofy have got their star player, they've got Emrek on their team, and I'm ready to see what he can do on this match, Doomsday.
That's the big story for this one, right? I guess up to this point, with the players that, Goofy have, they don't really need Emrek for the earlier maps. They were going to be fine. But this is the point where you want him, and now they've got that missing link. The White Cat Emrek connection on Goofy. Yeah, they are definitely far stronger now than they have been up to this point. Now they finally have the number one player in the world in their ranks. But even with the addition of Emrek, you can't count out Team The. You can't count them out. They've been really strong in this tournament as well. And with the names you can see there, it's no surprise. Arnold's in there. It's a Kambing. Nineric, who's been on great form. Ekoro, we all know, the Reading Beast. I guess you can say that at the Grand Finals level, how will their skill caps cope against a team like Goofy? I think a few people are going to be surprised at what happens here, because this team have a lot of consistent potential, even at Grand Finals and some of these gimmick maps. So we'll see.
Yeah, Goofy do have an advantage in terms of skill cap in this Grand Finals map pool. However, they are nothing to scoff at. They've got an incredible roster, most notably for their speed and their reading players, with MG Hassan Miku, also known as Arnold, being that incredible speed and reading hybrid. Ekoro, as you mentioned before, star reading player. He is associated with that kind of skill set. And you've got Nineric and Etanum as well, really solid speed players to back up Arnold, and as well as Intercamming and Raikaho, really, really strong all-round tournament players. Repulsion, fantastic mechanics, really, really good at streams and hard rock. And of course, you've got Listier as well. They've generally got a really solid matchup, but when you're against a team like Goofy, it's a high mountain. It's a tall mountain, but again, this is always possible. There are always some maps that they could pull through with, and this could be a really close match if the right maps come through.
Well, you can see right there, they've got the speed edge. Team The love their speed. They've been going into it a lot, and I imagine the first picks and bans are going to be playing around with the speed. So yeah, it looks like Team The is going to be starting with the Protects, and I think we're going to see an immediate Protect of one of those stamina maps. I'm thinking the speed map in No Mod, but we'll see. It's not. It's still speed, though. No surprise there.
Yeah, Double Time 2 being protected on the side of The. They still do have that No Mod 5 available. As mentioned before, these guys are really strong on that speed. Goofy, despite having a pretty solid speed roster, compared to The, just a little bit under in terms of specialty in that skill set. But I guess regardless of which speed pick you go for, it's a good reason to protect one of your best skill set maps. Goofy, my guess, is going to protect the No Mod 6. Really, really solid team for No Mod 6. They've always protected that. They've consistently protected No Mod 6. They've just got a fantastic roster for that kind of skill set, and though, despite having also a pretty decent roster for that, I think Goofy just know how comfy they are, and I think they know they're going to go for this.
Maybe. I mean, last week they didn't protect the Nomad 6, but that's because they were facing Whispering Almond and their reading team. I mean, do you leave that open versus Bidou? I don't know about that. But even in this matchup, how much do they respect those reading players on Team The? Because I do think protecting Nomad 6 is a bit of a ballsy move. I feel like there are other skill sets they could definitely poke at more in this matchup. But yeah, they're crazy good at the reading and the gimmick, especially on that Nomad stuff, so... Will they? No, they won't. It's Nomad 4.
You were correct then, Doomsday. Nomad 4 is what's going to be protected on the side of Goofy. This team is extremely flexible, despite having that really strong skill set Nomad 6, and Nomad 4, again, a map that is really solid for this team. This is a pretty crazy Nomad 4. 181 BPM slide attack with some very streamy ending sections. Something that's probably right up Goofy's alley and something that they're very comfortable on. But the first ban coming through from the is Hidden 1. And can you really blame them? Because Goofy have an unreal aim team on the side.
Yeah, you want to get rid of all of those aim maps. You do not want to give MREC, White Cat any of those high star rating aim maps. Banning Hidden is interesting. Their Hidden roster is pretty damn scary, but that one is all about the mechanics. It's fast aim as well. It's 256 BPM. So it's exactly the sort of thing that, you know, those aim players on Goofy are going to want.
Yeah, this is a speedy Falcon Sound team, Hidden 1. 7.49 stars, and as you mentioned before, 256 BPM. AR 9.8, very rapid, very mechanics-based, and something that a team like Goofy can really emphasize their skill cap on. You could argue that Nomad 1, Hard Rock 1, or Double Time 1 would be good options, but I think Hidden 1 was the right call here.
I don't think they'll be too worried about the other ones. Oh, wait. Have we been duked? Is that Nomad 2 they banned instead?
That's Nomad 5 they have banned. Oh wait, have we? Have we been duked?
Let's give it a sec. How are we looking?
Hold on.
Nomad 2?
It is Nomad 2.
Okay, so it's Nomad 2 they've gone with. Alright. Okay,
we've been confused, my friends.
No, yes.
What is happening?
No, it's Hidden 1 again. Okay.
I think. What is happening here?
Which one do you want, chat? You got a choice. You leave it to them.
That's right.
I don't think they should ban Nomad 2 though. They're a stamina team. It's not going to be Nomad 2.
Yeah, no. I totally believe that. In fact, I think, honestly, I mean, Goofy do have a really solid stream team. They've got Reed Cat, they've got White Cat. 2 really strong Nomad players, let alone stream players. But would Nomad 2 be a candidate for Goofy's bans?
Yeah, I think so. The Nomad 2 in this pool is really quick for Nomad 2. It's 218 BPM. It's not the Gunga spaced stuff you might see where the notes have follow points between them. It's definitely a higher speed one. It sacrifices a bit of that flow aim for stamina, and they'll have that stamina team, so Goofy could definitely be thinking about that ban. I'd think it'd be a pretty decent ban, honestly. But with the addition of MREC, they might have the players to fill that gap a little bit on 218 BPM stamina, so...
Yeah, that all-star factor in MREC might fill their 4th player syndrome that they have on certain maps, but overall, yeah, that Nomad 2 could be solid. It's pretty speedy, it's pretty stamina intensive, and they just have incredible consistency players. And I think we're gonna have to see. Yep, it is Nomad 2 that has been banned. You were correct, Doomsday.
Hey,
Nomad 2 is what's gonna be banned for Goofy. We've already talked about this map. We know what the deal is. Something that they've just decided to go away from.
No button mashing here. Goofy don't want to go anywhere near that stuff. But there we go. First pick's in, and well, it's some flow aim. So they're picking into the flow aim, not the fast stuff though. Hidden flow aim's gonna be kicking this one off, I believe.
Yep, Hidden 3, our custom song, Corsace by Citrus. 7.39 stars, 210 BPM. This is a funky Hidden tech map. With some flow aim sliders, kick sliders and whatnot. And we are already into this match, Doomsday. Here we go. This is kicking off the losers grand finals team, The and Goofy. And so far, so good on the side of The, but we do see some breaks here. Henry with an early break at the start, and Listia trades that out. But so far, it is 3 FCs. But there we go. Hatsune Miku and Intercamping goes down. It's now 3 versus 1 in the FC department. Listia is struggling a little bit here. Whitecat goes down, but we're seeing some very early breaks from practically everyone here. Krilla and Ekaro are the only 2 fighting for that FC. Oh, but it goes down as well. Ekaro is now the only one here with a combo. But it appears that Henry and Zinnia recovering. Ekaro goes down. All the combos are gone already. This map is bonkers, understandably. The
it's also
backing
really
combos...
short as well. It's one of the short maps in the pool. We're already past halfway.
Yeah, agreed. We're already 2/3 of the way through this map. The score lead is in favor of Goofy with about 200,000, 250,000 score difference. Going into this final Ki, Krilla, Whitecat, and Zudi with fantastic combos to back it up. Listia goes down, Zudi goes down as well. Intercamping and Ekaro are trying to fight, and Henry's keeping Arnold's back at bay, but never mind, they both break. Whitecat goes down as well, and so does Krilla. Oh, this is really late into the map, but Ekaro is the only one today with a combo, but I don't think it's going to be enough, honestly. That break from Intercamping sealed the deal. Ekaro breaks as well. Very, very rapid first map here, Doomsday.
Yeah, in the end, it was the 4-person performance here. 2 players struggling with Ak on Team The, being the difference, really. The accuracy across the board on Goofy, pretty solid, so a solid first point here for them. But it is going to be a Koro that gets the top score with that S rank.
Oh, well played, Ekaro.
Well, they're going to need him. They're going to need him for this one, and he's on good form, it seems, on that hidden pick. He's going to need him for the remaining ones, and that as free mods for sure.
Yeah, agreed. Goofy have got that first pick down on the board. Good start for Goofy. There's next pick. Do you think they're going to go into the instant no mod 5, or do you think they're going to be saving that before the next ban phase? Because my guess is that they're going to go for this before the ban phase. Of course, you don't want Goofy to ban one of your speed maps, one of your strongest skill sets, but do you think this is going to be what they answer back with? Oh, they don't! No mod 6!
They're going into no mod 6.
Oh, okay!
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
This is going to be a great map to watch, guys.
Ah, the cojones on Team The.
Absolutely agree, yeah. They have got some major guts to go for this into Goofy, which is good to see because that means they're confident, they're comfortable, and this means that we're going to see a very close map. I'm looking forward to this.
Oh, hell yeah. It's also 2 custom songs as well, from one into the other one here. The song, of course, was produced for Corsace. Really crazy rhythm-heavy map. Some whacked-out snappings and weird meter in this. It's full of 1/5 and 1/7. So good luck Ak in this. But I think Team The do have an ace in the hole on these no mod 6 weird rhythm maps where you can sacrifice Ak and get some combo, because anyone that's watched Arnold play these maps in tournaments knows that he holds on to combo on this thing.
Yeah, I was going
it's
to mention
insane.
that.
He's so good at comboing these.
Yeah, I was going to mention that. Arnold's made a huge name for himself with this incredible reading and kind of gimmicky stuff here. No mod 6, reading. Something that he's so good on. And him with Ekaro doing up to do this is going to be a solid team to fight against. But let's not count out Goofy for this. They've got a really solid roster here. And yeah, I'm gonna honestly, this is such a good pick. I'm so glad we got this pick. I was expecting Goofy to pick this, in all honesty, but it's good to see that you decided to bite the bullet and go for it. It shows that they're very confident.
It's a massive point if they take it, for sure. We'll see how all 4 do, because I mean, this sort of map is definitely the sort of thing where one person can hard carry at grand finals. I think they have 2 good carries for this, but so do Goofy.
Yeah, agreed. Both these teams have their lineups for this. Goofy with Fiery, Krilla, Zudineda, and Henry, also known as Keeg. And they're having Listia, Ekaro, Intercamping, and MG Hasanamiku, aka Arnold. But so far, nothing crazy. An early break from Arnold, not going to be too detrimental just yet. A double miss on the side of Goofy. These slider jumps are unreal, Doomsday. Look at them go. We're seeing multiple breaks here from both sides. Emery breaks once again, and same as Ekaro. Arnold also shoots back with it, but so far, it is 2 for 2 in the FC department, and they have that small early lead.
Actually, Arnold is actually struggling. He's struggled on the first couple maps. I'm not sure if he's not warm, but his team is doing all right. Still have the lead, regardless. Listia and Ekaro holding really good accuracy for this.
Oh, we see a little bit of a blunder there from Zuninator, but she seems to recover just a little bit well. Very few people actually with 90% accuracy, only from Listia, Fiery, and Ekaro. And that's how you know this map. Oh, that break from Fiery Rage. Where did that come from, buddy?
Oh, that is really rough.
That is not what you want on a section like this. The free combo on a map as crazy as this is essential for you to get that lead. And the score is incredibly close here. Ekaro with a solid combo to keep Henry at bay, but Ekaro goes down. That's really bad. Henry's got 450 combo at the top from the lobby, and a triple break from the side of the... It's all falling apart, Doomsday. Krilla and Fiery Rage, along with Zuni, all have fantastic recovery combos. And Henry's still going. We're about 3/4 of the way through this map, and from what looked like an incredibly close series, now out of nowhere, is hugely in favor of Goofy.
This part's much more tapping intensive, and it's doing great work for Krilla and Henry here. Eating this section up.
Look at Henry go. My goodness. He's still holding in this section. This section is absolutely bonkers. Unreal rhythm-intensive stuff. He's just hitting... Oh my god. Henry hits the last section. He breaks on what seems like to be nothing, but... Fantastic performance from Henry. Definitely...
And
a good score. Krilla as well. Yeah, I was just about to mention
Krilla.
that.
They both hit all of that ending.
Krilla and Henry are just unreal, man. It looked incredibly close, but then suddenly they just fell apart.
Yes, the second section, it switches gears in the mapping styles, and that was it. Again, though, Ekaro with the A rank, 95%, 2 miss. It's insane. But the team performance again for Goofy. The 4-person team just putting in more work. You can big up Krilla and Henry for that one. Great combo through that ending.
Yeah, huge props to Henry and Krilla for that. They really did pop off, and they really gave Goofy that very valuable lead. Ekaro really tried his best, though. 410k. Second best in the lobby. Keeping Krilla at bay. But Goofy are now 2 points up. And they've got an opportunity with their next pick to make that 3.
That's a brave pick, but it hasn't worked out. It was pretty close, though. Valiant attempt, but a very contested pick, the Nomad 6. Always was, but it's gone to Goofy. Next pick in tow for them. They got a few things they could pick at this pool with their lineup, and especially with all of those aim maps still open. You know, the one in Hard Rock 1 and the Nomad 1. These are good picks against there, I think, when you're getting into Grand Finals level.
Yeah, agreed. There are a lot of options Goofy can go for here. There isn't really kind of a crutch thing you can go for here. They've won the Nomad 6, which was regularly what they'd go for all the time, but what is going to be picked next? Nomad 1, of course.
And well, will you look at that? Isn't it? Well, not newest featured artist, one of our new featured artists, Sinosu, Ailstorm. By the way, that is so sick. I love me some Ailstorm.
This song is so cool, man. Shipwrecked is just a banger. And this map just really looks good. I love the BG as well. Shout out to all my VTuber fans.
And the VTuber stands rise up. Anyway, shout outs to the featured artist page, you know, right on the front, the first video, getting that VTuber background map in there.
Yeah, but Shipwrecked. Very aim intensive, as it would be. It is Nomad 1. Goofy have a fantastic AIM team. Of course, we're going to see White Cat. My guess is going to be Emrek and Zudinator. The fourth AIM player, I'm going to guess, is probably going to be between Fiery and Krilla.
Yeah, I think one or the other could go for this. Fiery is pretty solid when it comes to this sort of aim-heavy style. At 210 BPM, it is getting up there in the speed, and it is quite bursty, but they're only short bursts. They might swap out Fiery if he's concerned about the speed in this, but I would have figured he'd be okay, because that aim prowess is going to be far more useful on this.
Yeah, agreed. This map is crazy in the jump department. Crazy cross-stream jumps. The three-quarter section of this map is absolutely unreal. It only gets more difficult the more you play it, and consistency could be something that's really valuable here. But Goofy have gone for the right pick here. Non-mod 1 is what's going to be played now next. White Cat, Enry, Reed Cat, Zuninator. No Emrek? Should we be surprised about that one?
No, honestly.
No?
I think he could fill in, but I don't think it'd be too much better when it comes to this sort of style. That is a really good fall for this.
Oh, you could already see those jumps tripping a few people. Most notably in Emery and Rupersian. Into Camming was going to be hit next. Emery trades that, but still, that's not the break that you want from Goofy. 3-2 in FCs. But you could already see it. These jumps are unrelenting. Cross screen, basically. And Reed Cat is the next to go down. It is tied now for FCs 2-2, but Goofy do have that small advantage. It is very close though. But this section is crazy. Emery goes down, but Zudi and White Cat hold on, along with Raiko and Rupersian. Eternum broke quite a while ago, but it's all good. It's still very close. The lead is going back and forth in this first Ki. And Emery continues to break on those small sections. He doesn't seem too comfortable on this. Intercamming trades that, but Eternum as well. That's 2 breaks on the side of the now, and Goofy have a big advantage now. White Cat and Zudinator have that combo, and despite Rupersian recovering very, very well, the FC from White Cat and Zudi is keeping one of those combos at bay in Raiko.
Yeah, it's all about those 4 big combos. The 2 big combos on each team are clearly more comfortable. We'll see if the other players can get their footing, though. All 4 of those high combos looking pretty comfortable, but I can't see it lasting too much longer, you know. There goes one.
That's a big break. Rupersian goes down. Raiko now the only one on the side of there with a big substantial combo. White Cat and Zuna continue to dominate on this, both with 99% accuracy. My gosh. Well played, guys. Rupersian breaks once again, unfortunately. Enry also went down a while ago. Raiko is still holding on with also impeccable accuracy, might I add. No!
Oh.
Oh, that's really bad. Intercamming and Eternum have recovered, but contrast to the 2 1,000 combos from Goofy. What can you do? 200,000 score difference 3/4 of the way through this map. White Cat and Zudi look unstoppable.
Yeah, you were hoping for the unlikely moment of White Cat and Zutinator missing on an aim map. And, well, it hasn't come for the... Question is, will they finish this playoff? I wouldn't put it past one of them. There goes Zuti.
Zudi's down, but White Cat's still standing. Very good recovery combo from Intercamming, but honestly, the score is not going to be enough. It's really now whether White Cat can hit this FC. My God, this section only gets crazier and crazier, and he's still going. Look at White Cat go. My God, everyone is breaking mostly, but White Cat is still going. Oh my gosh, is he going to get this FC? Please don't choke. Please don't choke, White Cat. Oh, he hits it!
Hey,
my
there
gosh.
we go.
Fantastic play from White Cat. His team had his back, but still. Full combo. 99.65 accuracy. Oh, wow.
We're dealing with professionals here, Shiba.
Absolutely.
White Cat, the aim maestro himself, does it again.
Yeah, the winner of the free-for-all All-Stars AIM tournament. He's putting his name up there, and he's letting everyone know I'm still the best, baby.
Yeah, shouts outs to Intercambing though through that ending. While we were hyping up White Cat, Intercambing was quietly almost FCing that final Ki. Recovered super well.
Yeah.
But too little too late, man. This team's just too good at aim. And well, no surprises here, but I'm a bit surprised at what map it is. They've gone for the DT3, which is the extreme speed pick. 285 BPM this. It is quick. Yes, very bursty though, not very long streamy, just bursts, but very fast.
Yeah, this map is pretty fast.
A wee bit.
Yeah, just a wee bit. It's got some slider intensive, speedy finger control on top of that as well. Something that, of course, is up Does Alley. They do have an incredible speed core. If there's any map that can win on, it's this. But Goofy, of course, you know them. They're good on practically everything. But whether they can push through and give themselves that first point on the board, we'll have to wait and see.
You know, from what I'm hearing, actually, I'm hearing that Emrek still isn't here, so they're still missing a speed guy there if Emrek's still not around. And if he's not in for this, that pretty much confirms that Emrek is not here. So that's going to be interesting. Because that definitely opens the door for this and other stamina picks, but, well, with bans coming up, can't see the No Mod 5 surviving that. So this one really has to work.
Yeah, that's fair. I think regardless, the lack of Emrek is not too crazy for this map, I guess. But here we go. Double time 3. You can already see this is just ridiculous levels of speed here. Not too stamina intensive, but very, very quick and speedy. We already see a few breaks here, most notably from Arnold. Surprising. But this is very early into the map, so
just getting
not
those
something
shakes
to
out.
there. Yeah. We also did see a break early from White Cat that trades it out. Ooh, Arnold breaks once again, but so does Emery. That's traded out. 3 versus 2 in the FC department. White Cat and Emery are breaking again. They have the advantage so far.
Time for the Nineric show. I'll go with your Christian name. Nindrake is FC. I think you'd appreciate that.
An equally as cool name. Can't lie. This is still going. Arnold has recovered pretty well here. And so does White Cat and Emery, but unless they get a couple breaks, of course from the combos that matter the most, so far, so good for the... Well, making the halfway mark of the map, and it's still getting really quick.
Yeah, those FCs on Goofy are really just holding on for dear life. Sawada, fairly comfy, but Krilla, his act was down a bit from the early days. And there goes the miss. It's just 2 FCs to 1 now.
Intercambing does trade that, though, but still it doesn't matter. They have the advantage in terms of the FC. Look at the accuracies from Nindrake and Raikaho. Fantastic accuracies here. And Sawada's the last man standing on the side of Goofy. Emery has recovered pretty well. Never mind, he goes down. That's not going to help one bit.
And there goes Sawada.
And Sawada is gone. That definitely seals it. Raikaho and Nindrake just putting on a clinic. Arnold has recovered fantastically as well. And the score lead is just way too far. 1 million score difference in favor of the...
Oh, Raikaho, no.
Oh, no! The FC
No.
from Raikaho, no! It's gone. Well, hey, at least Nindrake, got it. Perfect combo as well.
Yeah, they've speed abused enough in this one. 3.8 million. Really incredible team score, honestly. And that FC from Nineric, 99.3, is ridiculous, but it's not a surprise because this guy does it every single match he plays on speed. He's ridiculous. Yeah. Incredible stuff.
This team score is just completely bonkers, man. Absolutely bonkers. Really good job from there. And of course, from Nineric and Raikoho. Into Camming and Arnold also did really good, though. 785k. Really good scores overall. And finally, have got that first point on the board, but Goofy now have to answer back with a pick of their own. What do you think they're going to go for here, Doomsday?
Well, it's bans now, so it is time for the next ban phase.
Oh,
and well,
true, you're right. I'm getting so caught up in the game, Doomsday. I'm getting so caught up. I forgot about bans.
Yeah, we got to do the thing. We got to go through the process, Sheba. But
Of course.
I mean, that does mean that No Mod 5 surely doesn't survive, and not going to be happy about that. Surely, No Mod 5 has to go. After that, they just cannot leave it open.
Yeah. I'm a little bit surprised that they didn't ban Double Time 2 before. Not Double Time 2, sorry. No Mod 5 before. But surely, yeah, definitely now. Has to be. Goofy might just be incredibly confident, despite losing that Double Time 3. Yeah, you're right, No Mod 5 has been banned. Sad missed opportunity, but something that was definitely inevitable.
Yeah, it was. So the No Mod 6 was brave. They were hoping to get that 50-50. It hasn't worked. And No Mod 5 is now gone, so that's another lifeline for the gone.
Hard Rock 1 being banned by understandably.
Yeah, that makes sense and all. Just getting rid of those mechanics. Getting rid of all of that aim and high star rating shenanigans. That does mean that, well, DT1 is open, which is the biggest aim map remaining. That's high AR DT. I don't know if they'll even go for that if they don't have MREC on hand.
Ooh, Fremont 1 is going to be picked for Goofy. Red Alice, Crimson Emperor.
Oh, what tune. Oh, I love me some Red Alice.
This is an absolute jammer, ladies and gentlemen.
230 BPM jammer. It's quick. Very mechanics-focused map in free mod this. All about those 230 jumps and quite a few bursts and streams too. But of course, with it being in free mod, they got to pick mods. Pick your poison on that one. The AR is like AR 9.4, so it's somewhat dense on hidden. And on Hard Rock, you're looking at knocking 8-star mechanics. So
yeah, I think on the side of Eternum is definitely the biggest candidate for rocking that Hard Rock. He's shown some incredible prowess on Hard Rock before, and he could be what the go for the Hard Rock department. For hidden, honestly, you can go to anyone. As you mentioned before, it's really dense, so it's not too crazy. But for Goofy, what do you think the mods are going to go? What do you think Goofy are going to go for mod-wise?
I mean, I think we'll see Key drop the hidden on this, but they could mix and match because of the AR not being crazy low. They might give Zootinator the hidden. Actually, that makes much more sense. But you put Zooty on the hidden for this, and the Hard Rock could definitely go on a few players. Like Reed Cat could take it, White Cat could take it, maybe even Krilla could take it, or Fiery. But actually, no, it's quite speedy, isn't it?
I was thinking about putting Zootinator on that hidden. She's always been incredible on that. But she's actually not going to be playing in this. We're going to see Reed Cat. We're going to see Reed Cat on the Hard Rock and Krilla on the hidden. Krilla understandably on the hidden. I think Krilla is really, really good. Zootinator could also have been a really good option, but honestly, I don't think anyone's complaining with Krilla being on hidden. He is fantastic. Oh, not only hidden, but everything else. He does break though, unfortunately, as I mentioned that, but that is traded out by Listia. Into Camming also broke a little bit early before that as well. 2 for 2 in FCs, but Goofy have that advantage. Oh, but Reed Cat goes down. Combo advantage now in favor of the White Cat, still holding on with that no mod.
Yeah, we're relying on him to just combo through on the no mod there. Raikoho on that Hard Rock is a pretty precarious situation, but we've seen him do it before. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Okay. Raikoho goes down. Listia also goes down. White Cat is still holding on, keeping Repulsion at bay, but Into Camming is fighting with Enry for that recovery combo advantage, and Enry goes down! That's not good. That is not good at all.
Oh, Repulsion straight away!
This is when it gets
really gone.
This is when it gets crazy. Repulsion goes down. White Cat still holding on to that combo. And Krilla also with a very decent recovery. The recovery combo is in favor of the, however, the FC is in favor of Goofy. White Cat is what's going to keep this team going. Listy goes down again. It's camming, he's fighting for his life, but he goes down! I think that's it,
Doomsday. We've seen this one before, haven't we? White Cat going in.
Oh boy. Look at him go, man. Krilla goes down on what seems to be nothing, but I don't think it's that much of a big deal. Rekko goes down again, and it's camping. Going back up to that 200 combo. Repulsion, now the biggest combo on the side of the list here, breaks again. But White Cat is still going, unsurprisingly.
I'll give it a sec, a bit more to go here. But he is on some spectacular form in this match. It's another MVP for White Cat. Huge MVP. They really needed it too, because he's far ahead of his teammates here.
Agreed.
Ridiculous play.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. White Cat single-handedly gave Goofy that round. Everyone was relatively equal. If you would take White Cat out of the picture, everyone in this lobby was relatively equal into camming with the second highest score in the lobby. But, man, one of Goofy's star players, man. He is unreal, and he is what's going to give Goofy that 4th map.
Yes, when you reach Grand Finals, having players like that is a very good insurance policy. And I say, with the exception of White Cat's just spectacular performance, as you mentioned, it was very close. I'd say as a team outside of White Cat, edged that one. So it was mightily close. It just came down to that one player. Here we go. Here comes that protected map then. It's here. DT2, they have to go for it. Sure, they might have got one more pick, but they did need to go for it now before that. You know, Goofy get a big head of steam.
Yeah, you don't want Goofy to get 4 whole points over you, man. You've got that 3-4-1, but still. Double time 2, the protected pick, they've got to go for this. They've got the players for this.
Yeah, the speed team going to speed abuse, and I'd be very surprised if Goofy nicked this one, honestly, because team there looked so strong on that previous speedy pick. This one, much more about the raw stamina. It's a bit slower, it's just below 250 BPM, full of long streams, and long, pretty spaced streams too. This has some pretty serious spacing as well, so you need that aim control as well as the stamina.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Goofy do have a generally solid roster, but compared to they have that star power in Arnold, Nineric, Eternum. That 3-man core with intercamping most of the time being a really solid fill as well.
They shouldn't have too many problems putting it together for this.
Yeah.
Goofy might need to, convince a player or two to fill as a 4. But as we know at Grand Finals, it only takes 1 or 2 people to pop off. I do think it's going to be a massive point if Goofy do take this, though. I'd be surprised, but crazier things have happened.
We are going to see Raikaho swap out with Eternum for this. Which I guess is fine. Raikaho seems really comfortable in this already, but he goes down as I mentioned that. Only early break here from Raikaho on the side of the. Going into this early mat. Reed Cat, Sawada, Enri, and White Cat for Goofy. The advantage is slowly going to weigh in favor of the. But I think that's more down to accuracy. If you see the accuracy from Arnold, Incamming, and Nindrake, my gosh, it's quite unreal. Enri goes down. First big break on the side of Goofy, trading that out. Raikaho goes down as well, though. Resetting that break from earlier. But White Cat goes down now. That's pretty good. That's pretty important. 3-2 in favor of the.
It's just Sawada left here for Goofy. 3 FCs. Well, close enough 3 FCs on Team The. Close enough, and all those accuracies are ridiculous. They're just right at home. Just morning tea for these players.
Yeah, agreed. You can see how comfortable these guys are. Look at this unreal accuracy from Arnold and Nindrake. Into Camming's accuracy is nothing to scoff at either. Raiko recovering swiftly. Whitecat goes down. Rika and Henry are trying to get a recovery combo up and going. But Sawada's the only man going that's trying to do something. But Nindrake may go down, but it's not too big of a difference. Sawada finally drops, though.
Yeah, that's rough. Sawada's gone. That's really the chance for Goofy gone.
Yeah,
Intercamping's the only one left with the FC, but that's a pretty big lead at this point. Still a lot of the map to go, but it's going to take a pretty big collapse, you'd feel, from the more than Intercamping breaking, really.
Oh, but Arnold goes down. Arnold does drop, but again, doesn't matter. Intercamming still going with that FC. And recoveries are swift, especially from Raikaho, going to that 800 mark, 900 even. But so many breaks on the side of Goofy. Henry and Recat go down. Whitecat and Sawada are trying, but the score difference is massive. 700,000 almost. Almost 700,000 score difference in favor of the... And Intercamming is still going with that FC. I really don't think there's any chance for Goofy to come back here. We're about 3/4 of the way through this map.
And they talk about speed beasts on Team Vershiva, but yeah, Intercamping showing that, hey, I can speed too.
Agreed.
This is pretty insane stuff from Intercamping. The FC's gone, but that's 800k. Right there.
That's a really huge score, man. 1v2ing 2 of the players from Goofy.
Well, everyone dying on this ending. Not friendly, but the job's done by this point. There's the speed team, and they've got the credentials for this. Sawada gave it a good go. The speed beast for Goofy. But Team The Man, that's another solid score by them. And Intercamping, take a bow. Take a bow. That combo, though.
Yeah, well done, Intercamping. Huge score. I'm sure The wouldn't have struggled anyway, considering that Goofy was just falling apart later on into this map. But again, bravo Intercamping. What an amazing score.
Speaking of amazing scores, let's just point out Arnold here.
Oh, agreed, yeah.
99%, mate. What the blue hell is that? What the bloody hell is that score, Arnold? That's ridiculous. Shame about the timing of the break as well, but Arnold does Arnold things, and he's on good form now after having a slow start. He is bang on it now. But is that going to be enough to get back into this game, Shiba? They've won 2 speed picks, but they're going to start to run thin of those now. They have DT1 left, but that being high ARDT ain't going to be so favoured for them, you think, in this matchup.
Yeah, really agility intensive. Really fast aiming stuff. And although they could pull something here, Goofy equally as capable. But what Goofy going to pick next? We'll have to wait and see. Double time 1 is the option for that, but the Goofy... What other maps could they go for here, Doomsday? What do you think?
I think they could go into some Hard Rock here. They do like their gimmicky Hard Rock picks, and it hasn't been really touched. Hard Rock 1 was banned, so the other 2 make sense. Some No Mod 3 though.
Oh, No Mod 3!
And that's a good shout as well, actually. That's a good shout. That's a good shout too. The ult style map. The endgame ult style map as well. Calling all Reed Cats. This sounds like a Reed Cat map to me.
Yeah, totally. Reed Cat, maybe Krilla as well. I can see Krilla doing pretty well on this too.
Yeah, Krilla, another control beast. Like I said, as a team, they have plenty of players that can run rings around a map like this. So do though. So do the. It's another one I think it's fairly contested.
This song is also pretty cool. I like this song very much. Huge jammer.
Can't say I'd heard it before this tournament, to be honest. It was new to me.
You discover new songs every day when you're in a tournament scene on Osu, and this is one of the songs that I'm a huge fan of personally. Very cool tune.
Honestly, at this point, I find it really hard to find new music outside of Osu. I'm completely warped.
Yeah, true.
I need to branch out, mate.
Honestly, the tournaments in Osu, or just Osu in general, just really like expands your music taste, man. You'll find some really good underground stuff. Here we go, though. No more 3. Goofy are 4 points up and 2 points up against the. Could the maybe pull something crazy? Or is Goofy just going to steamroll with this? Fire Rage has been subbed in now.
Good shout as well, actually. You haven't seen Fiery for a few maps. Definitely another map you can do bits on, though. This sort of alt-style map.
This map is truly unforgiving. Really, really crazy stuff.
Man, no Reedcat, though. I am interested to see why Reedcat wouldn't want to play this.
Might be just a little bit quick. It might be maybe just a little bit too quick. I don't know. I honestly don't have a too big a reason for it. I don't really know. You're right, Doomsday. I'm a bit confused about it too. But can we just say Krilla is SSing? He's SS this first section.
Well, that's pretty crazy. I don't want to jinx it just yet, mate. We're like 1/5 into the map, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good, though.
It's still pretty good, though. Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry. Raikaho goes down though. Same with Repulsion. All players from the did break early on into this map, so the FC advantage is hugely in favor of Goofy. Fire Rage, Whitecat, and Krilla all holding on to solid FC. Emery recovering swiftly. Fire Rage breaks, but still solid advantage on the side of Goofy.
As long as Arnold into camping hold, they'll be in with a chance. Never mind, there goes Arnold.
Oh. This does not help this case one bit. Krilla and Whitecat still going strong. With fantastic accuracy, no less.
Man, Team The are all gone. 2 big combos on Goofy. This map's pretty relentless. This is like one of the very few breakpoints in the map. It's very consistent in difficulty too, and Whitecat and Krilla making it look like light work. I'd be curious to see how long those FCs last.
This is just child's play for them, man. We're reaching the 2/3 mark of this map. Whitecat goes down. But Krilla still holds. This number 3 is incredibly unforgiving. But Krilla is just going crazy, man.
Yeah, you mentioned it before this map. You know, Krilla's one of the players to watch. He's proven you right here. Just a 1 on 100, I think. Just that 1 on 100 you jinxed.
I believe so, actually. You're right. We're still going into this big Ki section 3/4 of the way through this map. We're seeing multiple breaks. Raikaho, Repulsion. We're seeing constant breaks even Raikaho and Repulsion. These guys are not confident on this map. Not ready for this. But they're also not ready for Krilla because he's still going. I'm trying to keep my eyes on other people, man, but God, Krilla is just unreal. He's finally hit some 100s, and Whitecat, Fiery, and Henry all go down together. But does that really matter? Because you have the German Titan of Krilla.
This is getting really silly now from Krilla. What is he doing?
I don't know, Doomsday.
Oh, no!
Oh, is he gone? No!
Ridiculous play from Krilla. Disgusting, even.
How do you even get over 500k on this map, let alone 850? Like, Whitecat's score is great, but just, I don't know, Krilla just decided to enter a different dimension on this map. He's just crazy. Look at that score. 1600 combo.
I mean, look at these miscounts on Goofy. Fiery and Whitecat, 5 miss, 2 miss as well. Honestly, that is a pretty ridiculous miscount on this map from a 4-person team from Goofy. Really solid stuff from them, and I can see why they picked it now, considering that. The had a decent shot. Arnold and Intercambing held some nice passages of play through that, some nice combos, but as a team, not there against Goofy. They're just so good on that. I imagine Whispering Almond will be wondering about that map if Goofy get through here.
Yeah, true. You make a fair point there. Whispering Almond, fantastic ult team. Definitely something for them to debate about after seeing a performance as brilliant as that from Krilla.
Oh, I like this pick though. I like this pick. Yeah, the is going into some of that low AR, small CS free mod. CS 5.2, AR 8.5 this. And it's nearly 7 stars no mod. It is aim heavy, linear aim, low AR and small circle size. Extreme gimmicks here. They have the players to do it. They need it. I think this is their shot in the dark to get back into this game.
Yeah, they've got the players for this. They've got Ekaro, they've got Eternum for that precision hard rock. And they've got obviously solid no mod players for this too. Arnold is probably going to be on here too. Definitely a pick that are ready for. Goofy, of course, could answer back, but this is definitely a good pick for them. Definitely the right pick. And this should get them that third map on the board they really desperately need. Goofy, 5 maps up. 2 maps away from getting themselves that guaranteed advancement to the grand finals against Whispering Almond. They'll really have to pull something here, and it starts with 3mod3.
I think the hard rock side of Goofy are going to be able to match, if not surpass, theirs, but they do have, I'm sure they can find one player that's going to be feeling good on small circle size hard rock to combat that. And I think their low approach rate and reading side of the things, especially on no mod as well, are going to put them in a pretty good stead, even against Goofy.
Agreed. For Goofy, we see Fire Rage and White Cat on that no mod. Zudinator on the hidden hard rock, and Rupashan as well on the hidden hard rock, actually. That's good to see. 2 Canadian hidden hard rock maniacs facing off against each other. You love to see it, Doomsday.
I wonder if this was set up beforehand.
I wonder.
The almighty showdown here.
Anyway, here we go. Krilla on that hidden. Dueling against Arnold. Intercamming an Eternum on the no mod. But so far, we see a small advantage on the side of Goofy, but not for long. Fire Rage goes down. Krilla and Zudinator running on a clip, but Krilla goes down. Rupashan as well. First one to break on that hidden hard rock duel. But Intercamming is trying to keep Zudinator at bay. Arnold is also fighting White Cat for that combo to back up the FC from Intercamming. And this map, it's crazy. Just look at it go. Krilla breaks again.
Oh, it's the no mod that breaks. Intercamming's broke. So it's the hidden hard rock that's the only FC left here from Zuti. Hang on.
Zudina's FC'd all the way up to the 2/3 walk in this map. Look at her go. Oh no, I jinxed it, Doomsday. She goes down.
Man.
No.
Hey, that was a hard pattern. I think you can get away with that one.
Okay, all right. But White Cat is now the top combo in the lobby here. Eternum's trying to fight back, but so far, Goofy are extending that advantage to 300,000 difference in score.
Some nice combos on the. They're not out of this yet, but the window is closing. White Cat with another big combo. Krilla with the break. That's going to even things up a bit, but the map is closing down. Slider from White Cat. Ooh. Here we go.
This could be what matters. Maybe. Do they have enough time?
Oh, not with Eternum breaking.
No, Eternum's down.
Man.
It looked close for a minute, but unfortunately that one break is going to seal the deal. Intercamming also goes down. And with a fantastic performance from both Zudinator and White Cat, giving Goofy that extra lead that they really needed, they guaranteed themselves tiebreaker at match point.
And the MVP is on hidden hard rock. Zootinator Zootinator, incredible stuff there. 8.14 star, by the way, on hard rock. This map is no joke.
That miscount as well. The miscount and accuracy is unreal. 8.4 precision, hidden hard rock.
And Rupashan as well, you know. We've got to point out Rupashan with the 4 miss on the same mods. Both of those two having a ridiculous play on that extreme precision. Well then, next pick's going to Goofy. They have all the aces. Match
the
point.
Ball is in Goofy's court.
I still think Hard Rock's a good choice for them, you know, Shiba. But they're going to go into bans first.
Yeah.
Next ban
phase.
phase.
Be next. Hidden 2. I'm guessing this is more just a comfort thing. Despite Goofy do have a solid reading roster, that have Ikoro and Arnold as well. And they just know they are star players in this kind of department. They just want to get rid of that comfort map for them. And Double Time 4 is what's going to be banned for the
Tech pick. The Tech Double Time map's gone. High AR as well. Another thing where they can bring in those high mechanics capped players on Goofy.
They want to get rid of that 10.3.
Oh man, that Hidden 2 ban has got to be a shot in the heart to Team The, though. Mod 3 and Hidden 2 with the big ones to get those carries in and try and make something happen. But now they're going to have to rely on something else as the map pool is really looking thin. Here comes the protected pick.
The protected pick, Nomad 4. Assuming they protected, this is arguably their best map. That is normally how protects go.
Well, in theory, yeah, this is the one.
This is the map. Black Magic. 7.43 stars. 181 BPM. Some crazy slider intensive map here.
This is the classic. Real easy, no mod 4. I feel like it's been a little while. I mean, it hasn't, but it feels like it, because you used to see lots of real easy no mod 4s. I'm a big fan of them. It's back. And, well, I mentioned Reedcat on No Mod 3. He didn't play it. But surely he's playing No Mod 4. He's a tech guy. Right? This is definitely a Reedcat map. I'm confident of that.
This could be a Reedcat map. You're right. Let's hope. Let's hope Doomsday.
Otherwise, I'm going to look really foolish right now. Don't do it to me, Reed. But man,
Go on, Reedcat.
Yeah, man. Team their tech players are going to be hoping to make something happen here. They have players that are versatile enough to do well and combo game this sort of thing. Again, I'm looking at players like Arnold, who's looking better now than he did at the first few maps. Definitely in better form now. But how will they do as a 4 here when they need a result?
Yeah, Vern do have some really solid all-rounder tournament players. Most notably, Indicambing, Eternum, Reikoho. Those 3 players are really solid all-rounder players that could really flex this out. But we do see Ekaro. Let's go. We see Ekaro, Listia, Repulsion, and it's camming on the. And Goofy at match point. They bring out Fire Rage, Zunita, Krilla, and Enri.
Man, there's still no Reedcat. I'm disappointed.
No Reedcat, no. Sorry, Doomsday. We all understand. It's okay. Oh, look at the drawing. Look at the drawing. Oh my god.
I refuse. I refuse to do it. Too sus for me.
Love me a slice of real ace pizza.
Here we go then. Goofy 1 point away from that rematch in the grand final. But we'll see if The can pull off a comeback now when the pool is so thin. Can they do it?
Look at that double section there. We see multiple breaks here, multiple from The, 3 from Listening to Coming in Repulsion. Emery and Fire Rage do trade them, but as you can see, this map is unforgiving as heck. Look at all the sliders. You need some crazy slider aiming. So far, Zunita and Krill are just holding strong. No FCs on the side of The. Zunita may go down, but Emery and Krilla have got her back. Goofy with a very early lead coming through on the 3rd way mark of the map. And Repulsion and Fire Ridge go down together, but another triple miss on the side of The. This is not good, Doomsday.
Oh, it's great for Goofy, though.
And agreed, yeah.
Nice combo to those burnt rice quads. That reminds me of. And, well, they're nearly doubling the score of Team The. The first part, such a massive lead. But with the second half coming up, a bit of a window here for Team The if they can pull something together, but it is closing so quickly here.
It's all or nothing for The. They have to do something.
They need like 2 FCs to this ending, at least.
Yeah, this is so dire. All or nothing. It's do or die for The. This is a very epic build-up. little stream session comes through. Fire Rage breaks, so does Listia. But the recovery is pretty swift from both teams here. Well, Fire Rage, a little bit of a blunder there, but here's where it gets really streamy. Listia and Ekara go down, and so does Repulsion. It seems all but over, Doomsday. Into Camping is trying his best. He's playing his heart out for his team. But Zudineta and Krilla are keeping him at bay. It's simply not going to be enough.
2 FCs through the ending there for Goofy. Zuti and Krilla doing it again. Krilla with another masterclass on tech. 1 miss from Krilla.
Oh my god. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Goofy, our LIL JITS are going to the grand finals against Whispering Almond.
I think on the balance of it, they were always had their noses in front. On the speed, they fell down to a ridiculous speed roster of Team The, and they destroyed those speed maps. But apart from that, Goofy at Grand Finals level, they're just so versatile. They have that skill cap. And even though we still haven't seen Mr. Ek yet, will we see him in the Grand Final? Because that would be a mighty introduction if his first map is the Grand Final. And this team, plus Emrek, against Whispering Almond, I think they're going to be sweating a little bit here, Shiba. That was impressive.
Yeah, this was honestly incredible plays from Goofy. Really versatile. And yeah, that's it. Honestly, Goofy played really, really well this match. The tried, but sadly it wasn't it. So yeah, GG.
Yeah, that's been an incredible run though from Team The as well. Their superstar roster of tournament players showing why they have the reputation they have, and they've made it all the way to this Grand Finals weekend. Made a good fist of it here. Certainly made a good response for themselves, and a top 3, really strong. Some first-time badges for a couple of their players. I believe Listia and Neneric, it's their first tourney badge in a major tournament with top 3, I believe. I believe top 3 are getting badges, right? So they'll be taking that home.
Yeah, regardless of how well Goofy played this match, we have to give props to them for just a general really, really good performance throughout this tournament. Number 4th seed. They got themselves that top 3. Something for them to definitely be proud of. The heads held high. Let's hope they pull something crazy next year, Doomsday.
Oh, I'm sure we will. Won't be seeing the last of Team The. They are a mainstay in tournaments. Tend to see different players in and out for Team The. But they've gone from strength to strength. This is one of the strongest teams I've seen under this name, and no doubt we'll see them back even stronger, I bet. So, but in the end though, the day is going to be Goofy's, and their Goofy band of superstar players looking to get that revenge tomorrow in the Grand Final. Now, how are we feeling about that Grand Final, Shiba? I mean, we've already seen an incredibly close matchup between these two teams. The winners' final, of course, went 7-5, and a few of those maps could have gone either way. But depending on how the roster looks tomorrow, it could be a very different prospect. So, what are you thinking about this final coming up?
Honestly, this is going to be incredibly close. Incredibly close. I can't wait, Doomsday.